I'm through toying with you, He-Man.
Okay. Out is a backing card. Wow, I think somebody sat on this one. So it's still in its packet. It's come off it. Right. Let's try and get that in focus for you. There you go. Mint and packet. This is the massive power. They were on the wall. And when they were on the wall, the two Eternian peasants, head off. He-Man won. And there we go. Click it back on. Walk like an Egyptian. Yeah. Okay. Cool little artifact to have for your shelf, I suppose. Since I do these videos for myself. This is, there you are, standing up straight now. Well, it's based on the book from the Origins figures, so it's that bulky, the original He-Man look, rather than what the classics, not classics, the Filmation versions that Mattel did that were taller were based on thinner book, which is what they were in the cartoon. They weren't as muscular, so that does immediately put you off. Oh, that's no detail on that. Yabba dabba doo, no detail on the boots. You got it right. Well done. Simple and something's not right here. What is it that's not? Don't need that either. Havoc stuff. I've got extras for him actually as well. Now I need to get a crystal ball for the top of this, or make something that's going to be a crystal ball-ish. But in the Diamond Ray of Disappearance, he had a magic axe, and as that's all he's got, I thought it'd be a bit silly, because there was an episode where he had He-Man's sword, but I don't ever remember it being in purple, and there's, as you can see, nowhere for it to go. And do I want him waving around the same sword as He-Man? Not really, but I will put one around. That is what he'll have. So there's that. So for now, let's do the classic. This is based on the toy. Yeah. This reference time. Outside. You know the drill, boys and girls. Shaping stuff. That was a good episode. I have seen the Evil In figure. Yeah, the Evil In, and it's yellow, like the original figure. I mean, does she look yellow? Oh, look at that beastie. Hey. Yeah, he was always daft. Oh, it was. This is why I became a graphic designer and an artist, And you look at this. And here we are. The masks of power. There are. There's them that put on the masks and ended up. Where did I put them? Yeah. It's his mask. And it is like it, isn't it? So that's him. And that's her. Yeah, they're not bad at all. I thought they're blooming good. There you go. There's his hand. So he has these black fingernails, and clearly he doesn't. No, that's not a great stress, is it really? Well, there's that version of Skeletor. That doesn't really work for us. Do we ever do? There's this one where he's wearing the gown. I've got that bone sword as well. Great 3D print. So you could always add the bone sword to him. See what I mean? Instead of like giving him the Eternian sword, I mean, you had to make that. Why not make that instead? That is his sword. That would have been a far better idea, wouldn't it? So we got that image. So what I found I've been looking in my many books is this. There we go. There he is on his throne. And there's his Havoc staff. See what I mean by it's not that high? It just isn't. So yeah, they might have done a better, more proper traditional Filmation, but they weren't exactly right either. So where's he holding that? Up here. So, yeah, this one's a little bit short, isn't it? It's a little bit short, that one, isn't it? Yeah, that's as low down as that'll go. These clearly aren't big enough, the discs here, and it's not quite long enough, but looks the business. So what does he look like? What is throwing me off? Well, his purple's not dark enough, is it? I mean, if you look at the purples on this, get rid of that. In fact, hang on, there's some licensing artwork. But we want to look at really, yeah, he's not the right shade. There's something about that face that's thrown me off. Let's have a look. Yeah, look, the shade it's just a shade too light. I'm going to swing that either way, but that head's completely wrong. Look, there's this giant gap. His head, for the spookiness, is supposed to be floating inside his, well, looks like it's floating inside his head, inside his cowl, like a Scooby-Doo thing. You know, floating skull, you know, part of the menace in the skeleton. His is right up against his chin. There's no space anywhere. That's just, so his hood's too small. It's the wrong yellow. That's too pale. Well, the whole thing's too pale. The skin's not too bad, but it needs to be, like the He-Man, needs to be a shade darker. And his mouth needs to be open. The teeth need to be blackened off because it's a cartoon. The eyebrows. Yeah, it's paint, but the hood, not as bad as the Beastman, but look at him sat on the throne there. Yeah, you can see there's no spaces. See, what these are is that it's an original figure made to look like Filmation cartoon. That's all these are. Ah, right, hold on, let's have a look at another image. Well, I found two images here. I found this one, which aptly that head is completely and utterly wrong. That's the shaping stuff, by the way. And you can really see there, just his skin's not too bad, but the armour, this, way too light. And his head go up. Oh, there you go. So if I angle his, is that the same as that? Yeah. Got all this space here, and there's no blue. This is too small. Like the Man-at-Arms, the reason why I never got that figure is because his armour is too small. The armour is it comes here like this, it's tiny. And yeah. So unsurprisingly, this is the wrong colour. But the head is oh dear. I'll attempt to do some painting, but I don't know what can I do here. Cut this off and make another hood, because the hood should come down here. Has he got the thing on the back of his head? Yeah, he's got the little nodule bit there, isn't he? Oh dear. And the next picture is, and there we go. Definitely. Ah, the space here as well. Yeah, this hood's too small. Angle eyes isn't bad, and you can black off these lines and get the cartoon lines in there. You know, with all the blooming figures they make, with like, they've got to be shading and they've got to be this, that, and the other. Yeah, look how far up his head is coming. It's here. Look at this gap. His skull is inside. His skull is on the front. Okay, so better work to do. And the other thing I'm going to be putting this on display with is, so like He-Man sat on Battle Cat, I want him sat on his own cat. So he'll be like that.